If you guys are watching this on replay, welcome. Hello. So I'm doing 3 live tarot readings, 1 question per subscriber, only 4 subscribers. So just make sure that you hit the subscribe button for the next live if you don't join this one. Okay. So yeah, I'll see if anybody joins, and then we'll get going. I won't be doing too long today, so yeah, it's hi Libra Queen. It's just me and you at the moment. Oh, hi B. Hello. So I've got some familiar faces. Nice to see you. How's everyone doing today? So I think there is a 60-second delay on messages if you are trying to reply. Let me just see if I can change that. I don't think I can at this point. No, I don't think I can change it at this point. Yes, Libra Queen, you may ask a question. Go ahead, you are the first person. Also, guys, in case you missed it, as I mentioned at the beginning, 3 live tarot readings, one reading, one question. Okay. If you would like to donate, if it resonates and you feel called to donate, I would appreciate it. My link to my PayPal is is pinned in the comments. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, B, I am enjoying the sun. I really, really am. It's really warm. Whereabouts are you based, B? Where I am, I'm in the UK. It's, I think, 26 degrees where I am. Something like that. Okay. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, so I'm going to do Libra Queen first, guys, and then Alicia, I'll get to your question, okay? So, Libra Queen, what should I do when it comes to Suko? You really like him, but you get too shy around him. Spirit, when it comes to Libra Queen, what should they do about Suko? They really like him, but they get really shy around him. When it comes to Libra Queen, when it comes to Libra Queen Spirit, what should they do about Suko? They get really shy around him. Okay. When it comes to Libra Queen Spirit. Okay. Interesting. So, The first two cards to come out were the Moon card and the Eight of Wands. The Moon card is an energy of something you do not see coming. The Eight of Wands is an energy of fast communication or fast movement, fast change. So this is an energy, something that you don't see coming. A bit of a blindsided energy, okay? Possibly. So there could be something coming towards you, okay, Libra Queen. And what could be coming towards you is the Emperor card. That was the second or third card, I should say, that came out. This is an Aries energy, so you could be dealing with an Aries placement, but you don't have to. Ultimately, the Emperor card is a divine masculine energy. It's also a mature person, maybe somebody who could be a business owner, could be a boss, could be a father figure, but just somebody who is, has learned all the lessons of all four kings, okay, the King of Swords, Pentacles, Cups, and Wands. So this is someone who's very balanced in their energies, very mature in that way. Someone in this energy, this is somebody who is focused on a goal, somebody who is possibly taking control. I'll clarify. Possibly someone who's taking control of the situation. So Spirit could be saying that maybe you need to do this, but because it is followed by the last card that came out is the Strength card. So it could be that you need to take control, but I will clarify. Because really what I'm getting is this the Moon card and the Eight of Wands. It gives me the impression that it's something that is coming towards you, that shocks you. That's what I'll clarify. Why is the Moon card here with the Eight of Wands? Moon card and the Eight of Wands, Libra Queen. So yeah, so they got the King of Wands reversed, okay? So this is somebody who possibly wasn't inspired to take action in the past. The King of Wands in the upright is a Leo energy, so you could be dealing with a Leo as well, or a fire sign, or, it doesn't really matter. It's really an energy of leadership, taking charge, someone who takes inspired action. But in the reverse, this is someone who isn't inspired to take action. It could be somebody who is afraid as well. It could be somebody in their ego, so that could be you, but it could also be Suko. Take it as it resonates. But I do believe that King of Wands energy is the Emperor energy, so we could be talking about that masculine energy, especially if you consider yourself feminine. So what I'm seeing here with the Moon card is that it's quite possible, Libra Queen, that this is coming towards you. I obviously we're talking about Suko, so I'm going to assume that it is Suko that's coming towards you, but this could be any masculine energy. So I'll see if I can clarify that. Anything on the Emperor in the middle here? Yeah. So for the Emperor, you got the Hanged One. Pisces energy. This is somebody who has basically surrendered to the situation, come to terms with the situation, got their shit together, excuse my language, for the situation, sees the situation differently. And why strength here? Why strength here, please, Spirit? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like somebody sees the bigger picture here. Somebody sees possibly the goal, the investment, the possible outcome here. And Spirit, can you clarify if this Emperor energy is Libra Queen or Suko? Upright for Libra Queen, reverse for Suko. Who's this Emperor energy? It's Suko. Reversed for Suko, it's Suko. So it is Suko is the divine masculine energy in this situation. And if this doesn't sound, if you feel like, nah, this is not happening, that's exactly how you're supposed to be feeling, because the Moon card is here. You don't see it coming. So Death card reverse. It's there's no timeline here, so I can't give you that. However, what I will say is there is a transformation in Suko's thought process. I just feel like there possibly may have been either fear, or maybe they just weren't inspired. It's not always fear. Sometimes they're just not inspired to take action. It is the King of Wands reverse, so that could just be that, or it could be an ego thing. But I feel like you're not going to have to make the move, okay, Libra Queen. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. Alicia, I will do your reading now. How does Aquarius want to reconcile? Okay, I will find out. Guys, if your readings do resonate, I really would appreciate it if you feel called to drop a donation to my PayPal. It's pinned in the comments at the top there. And thank you again for your subscribe as well. I appreciate that. So for Alicia, does Aquarius want to reconcile for Alicia? Alicia, you've said you've blocked everywhere else. Is that in regards to the Aquarius placement, or is that something else? Ah, you're in the UK as well, B. Yes, I will, of course, do a reading for you. Just if you haven't already, just pop it in the comments. Hi, country. Oh, lovely to see you again. Really nice to see you. I'm glad I'm able to catch the same people. It's really nice to connect with the regulars. So lovely. Right, so for Alicia, does Aquarius want to reconcile? It is for that, Alicia. Brilliant. Alicia, I will pull cards for you, but I would say if you are blocked everywhere else, and I mean everywhere, you know, in those situations, that would tell me very strongly that that person is not wanting or willing to entertain. I will pull the cards, but usually if somebody is willing to be chased or wants to be chased, maybe they'll you know, they won't block you everywhere. They'll leave, you know, some kind of channel open for you to reach out to them, you know. But yeah, let's see what the cards say. Okay. So for Alicia, does Aquarius placement want to reconcile with Alicia? Does Aquarius placement want to reconcile with Alicia? Does Aquarius placement want to reconcile with Alicia? Oh, amazing, Libra Queen. Listen, according to the cards, Libra Queen, he may surprise you. So, yeah, I don't think you need to worry, is basically what Spirit is saying. He probably, and I'm going to say, I didn't see it in the cards, but I feel if you are shy around him, he probably picks that up. You know, I'll be surprised if he hasn't noticed. So, yeah. Right, so for Alicia, does Aquarius placement want to reconcile with Alicia? Does Aquarius want to reconcile with Alicia? The Knight of Cups and the Moon card. I will clarify. So again, for the second reading, we've got the Moon card that's come out with another card. In this case, it's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is communication. It's obviously communication of affection or of love. And the Moon card is an energy of things are not always as they seem. So this is an energy of, and this guy on the Knight of Cups, he's playing chess, okay? This could be somebody who is being calculating, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel like somebody could be really considering how to go about something, possibly, is what I'm getting with that particular image. But with the Moon card, things are not as they seem. You know, they could be making moves, you know, not undercover, but like, you know, outside of your view, possibly. But I will clarify. And tell me more about, does Aquarius want to actually reconcile? Does Aquarius want to reconcile with Alicia? So I do feel like Aquarius placement has some kind of feelings for you. Let me just clarify this one. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like this Aquarius placement does have feelings for you. It seems like with the Moon card and the Knight of Cups, it seems like an energy of they're healing. They're trying to heal or get over something. So whether that's with you or not, I don't know. In the middle here, I've got two cards of commitment and the World card, which is a card of closure and endings. So, you know, this could have been a long-term relationship with this person, or they were thinking about, they considered this to be quite a stable and deep commitment. The Ten of Pentacles is here as well. But with the World card, this is like, I'm getting the energy of like, this door is kind of closed. The World card is like it's an ending, but it's a positive ending. It's like an accomplishment, a level up. It's an ending that needed to happen, kind of thing. And then when I've kind of asked the question again, I've got the seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Cups is the card of being emotionally overwhelmed. But it can also mean options. So I'll clarify that, what the Seven of Cups was, and I got the Page of Wands. So for me, the Seven of Cups is really giving this person, this Aquarius placement has options possibly. And they're enjoying, with the Page of Wands, they're enjoying kind of just being kind of out there, getting to know people, possibly dating, and that is the clarity that they're in. Now, the two things are not mutually exclusive. They do have feelings, but they are trying to heal from something they know, or they feel, true or not to you, they feel that this ending of this commitment, this relationship, whatever it was, it either needed to happen, or they've got some kind of closure around this. So despite how they feel, and they are keeping it to themselves, despite how they feel some sense of closure around it. And so they've got clarity on the situation that actually, for the time being at least, it's going to be Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, which is where they have options, they are dating, they are seeing other people, okay? Is there any advice here for Alicia? Yeah, the advice for you, Alicia, is to hold your horses. If you had any aspirations of trying to talk to this person, trying to rush or force them, not force, but the Knight of Swords is a very forceful energy. It's a very excitable energy. The one wants to be the first one to get to the punch, okay, to discuss things, to talk, get their point across. It came out in the reverse. Spirit, that's the advice. Spirit is saying resist the urge to force anything, to communicate, to rush, to, that is the advice. I hope that's helpful. Right, and then we've got Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Right, so you want to know, it was a 5-year relationship. Okay, yeah, honestly, Alicia, like I said at the beginning, if someone is not chasing you and they are not even leaving you any breadcrumbs, now I would never ever sanction or advise going after anybody that's leaving you breadcrumbs. Don't let anyone breadcrumb you. But what I'm saying, my point is, if they are not giving any signals at all, then I would just leave it alone, honestly. But just for the record, if somebody was breadcrumbing you, don't go there. You can do what you like, but that would be my advice. Right, so we've got Mimi, wasn't it? So get another deck. Okay, Mimi, what are Carlo's thoughts about their connection? They're currently in no contact. What are Carlo's thoughts about his and Mimi's connection? They are currently in no contact. Hi guys, there's 11 people in the chat, 12 at the moment. Thank you so much for joining me and subscribing as well. If you haven't seen me read before, definitely go and check out my pre-recorded readings. If you would like a reading that is a lot more, detailed, one-on-one, definitely check out my website, poppitreads.com. You can book a reading there, or you can send me a email at book@poppitreads.com. If any of the readings do resonate with you today, I would be grateful for if you feel called to any donations to my PayPal, which is pinned in the comments at the top. Okie dokie. So for Mimi, Spirit, what are Carlo's thoughts about the connection? defensive. That was a lot. They're very defensive. Carlos is very defensive. Carlos is very defensive at the moment. 7 of Wands. They're very slow to. They think that if you guys were to build something, 10 of Pentacles is here. If you were to build something, it would take a very long time, and it would take a hell of a lot of effort. It would take collaboration, teamwork. It would be really slow. They know that they can have that, but I don't know. I'll clarify whether they want to put in any effort. But there's a lot of Pentacles here. They all came out together, and the Knight of Pentacles is an energy of consistent work, slow going, something that builds over time. 3 of Pentacles is something that you're building from the ground up. So they're very defensive. Carlos is keeping boundaries at the moment. Tell me more about how Carlos feels. They could be working on themselves. Carlos might be working on himself. Could be busy with work, okay? Or again, he thinks this is going to take a lot of work, is the energy. He could be very much focused on his 3D at the moment. So it doesn't have to be work. But he could be very focused on things that are going on in his life. So if it's not money, it could be, family situations. It could be his relationships with other people. There's something going on possibly that could be preoccupied his attention or time. Tell me more about how Carlos feels. Judgment. Why is judgment? Pentacles. Why is judgment? What is going to do? What is going to do? What's Carlos going to do? Okay. In a nutshell, there will be a change in the situation. I don't know how, when, whatever. The Judgment card is here, which is a renewal, a transformation, somebody kind of receiving some kind of wake-up call and making a decision. But the reason why they have this wake-up call, all I can see is that the reason is because they are burdened, they're under pressure, they feel crappy not being in contact with you, they feel crappy about being away from you, or away from the connection or whatever it is, because the 5 of Pentacles is here with the 10 of Wands reversed. The 5 of Pentacles is an energy of being apart from someone, of being in lack or loss. If we're talking about finances, this is somebody who is struggling with finances, is in some kind of financial kind of downward spiral at the moment. Or with the 10 of Wands, this is a reverse as well. This is an energy of someone who cannot release those burdens. So there's a lot of Pentacles here. So really, it really could be something that is, in Carlos's environment, world, whatever, that is really drawing his attention. But it could also be that they cannot release the burden of the loss that they're feeling, the disconnection that they're feeling here with the 5 of Pentacles. And when I asked what Carlos was going to do, I got the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity, okay, a tangible opportunity of investment, okay, starting from scratch. So, at the beginning of the reading, I talked about, Carlos has his guard up at the moment because he's really feeling like this is going to take a lot of work. It could take a lot of time. It could be, all of that. He does come around and he's willing to start, invest something small, an opportunity, whatever else. And then when I asked the same question again, what is Carlos going to do? I got the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is a committed person, somebody who's a little bit more mature, who has leveled up in a situation, who's ready to settle down. So I do feel like I don't know whether he wants to. I just know that at this point, what I'm seeing here is that he knows it's going to take a lot of work, and so he's got his guard up. But he does have a change of heart because of the loss of the connection, or it's a case of it's just an energy of like feeling at loss apart from someone, or really stuck in a place where you miss someone as well. Okay, so I hope that is helpful, Mimi. Right, so we've got B. You just want to know what to focus on at the moment, or whatever comes out. I trust your judgment. Okay, should we just see what spirit wants you to know, B? I am going to. Which card shall I use? Okay, I'll use this. Alright, so what does spirit want B to know right now? What does spirit want B to know right now? You're welcome, Mimi. I hope it was helpful. Oh, thank you to and hello to all the new subscribers. Okay. Appreciate you coming by. I will get to your questions as soon as possible. Hi, Kelly. I'll get to your question shortly. Hi, Dobby. I will get to your question as well shortly. Hi, Nitesh. Or Nitish, is it? I will get to your question shortly. Hi, Melissa. Is it Melissa or Melissa? Okay. So for B, what does B need to know at this time, Spirit? What does B need to know? For the highest and greatest good, what does B need to know right now? What is the most important question B needs to know right now? Okay, so for B, Spirit, what is the most important thing that B needs to know right now? The Lovers card. Ooh. First card out. So you could be a Gemini placement B, or this could involve a Gemini placement. It also doesn't have to. But the first card out, what do you need to know? The Lovers. There could be a decision that you need to make, B, possibly. There could be some kind of alignment that's coming in for you, but we will clarify. Tell me more about what B needs to know right now, Spirit. What is the Lovers here? What B needs to know right now? The Hierophant. Okay. So this could be commitment. I'll clarify that. I don't know. Death card, transformation, something ending, something rebirthing. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit, about what you need to know right now. No problem, Kelly. Six of Cups. Okay. All right, let's clarify now. Lovers. Where's the Lovers here? Where's the Lovers? Fee. Is there someone? Well, okay, there's someone in your energy. There's someone in your energy, definitely. And I'm going to clarify, because with the Six of Cups, this could be someone you already know. Doesn't have to be, though. But I've got just the cards that I've got on the table. The Lovers card, the Hierophant, the Death card, Six of Cups. Two of Cups came out with the Five of Swords. It's all the cards of like love, isn't it? Or commitment or relationships or something. And why is the Hierophant here? What is the Hierophant? What is the Death card? Why is the Six of Cups here? What is the Six of Cups here for me? What should I say right now? Why is the Six of Cups here? Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Yeah, so you've got, in terms of people in your energy, it could be a Gemini, a Taurus, a Scorpio placement, a Taurus again, got Taurus twice, any of the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo placement. But there's something here, and it's not necessarily, this reading isn't necessarily about coming together with that person. It's giving more alignment and change. So for the Lovers card, to clarify the Lovers card, you got the Two of Cups and the Five of Swords. There's a resistance to some kind of union or some kind of requited love situation. So, you know, that sounds really dramatic, but requited love, it's just someone likes you and you like them, okay? You're on the same page or something, whether you're aware of it or not. But it came out with the Five of Swords. This is some kind of resistance here. And with it, to clarify the Lovers card, I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. There's the resistance is, I feel like a decision hasn't been made. What is this Lovers? Is it resistance? Sorry, what is this Lovers card? Is it yeah, okay. So we've got an Empress, so now we're cooking. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Cups. Okay, now I feel like we're talking about a particular person, B. So feel free to just chime on down in those comments and let me know who this is. It's the Emperor energy that needs to make some kind of decision now. This could be you, B. Put yourself in the story where you fit in. Masculine energy, father figure, business owner, someone who has a lot of responsibilities, you know, mastered all the energies of the kings. The kings that are showing up here in regards to the Emperor is the King of Pentacles, which is the king of commitment, okay, stability, groundedness, abundance. And also at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups, which is the king of emotional balance, the kind king, the loving king, the king that hides their feelings though, but very emotionally stable. So we are dealing with an Emperor, whether that's you or someone else, but whoever this Emperor is resisting making some kind of decision around a requited love situation. The High Priestess in the world, there's some kind of either new beginning or an ending that has occurred, or needs to occur possibly. Let's clarify. Why is the High Priestess here with the world? Why is the Hierophant here with the world? Why is the Hierophant here with the world? The Hanged Man. Yeah, somebody needs to look at a situation differently. You've got Pisces here now as well. Tell me more about the High Priestess in the world. The Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody needs to surrender to some kind of commitment situation. So, B, if it's not with you, this could be a situation outside of you that needs to come to a close. I feel like somebody may have gone through, either needs to come to a close, or somebody may have gone through some kind of ending, and they are sitting now in an energy, in a place of apathy, where they are, it's not a place of healing, it's not a place of hurt, it's just a place of like I don't know, like, you know, you go through a breakup or an ending or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a relationship ending, it could be the end of a job or something, and you just don't have the motivation or the energy to pursue anything else. This is somebody who's sitting in that energy. The Emperor is sitting in that energy, B. So whether that's you or someone else, put yourself in the story where you fit in. It could be a Pisces placement, or a fixed sign. But this individual that is in that energy, before anything can change, they need to change their perspective here with the Hanged Man. They need to surrender to the fact they need to make a decision. Okay, they know how they feel about you, or you know how you feel about somebody else, or whatever it is, and whoever it is needs to step out of this energy of apathy and boredom and actually make a decision. Okay, see something from a different perspective. There is a transformation that will take place. You've got the Death card and the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is now showing up in that committed masculine energy with the King of Pentacles. Somebody who wants stability, grounded. Maybe they work in finance. Maybe they're just very money focused. But definitely in terms of what the energy I'm seeing here is, this is somebody who's showing up, wants to be committed. And then the last cards, Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of overthinking, stuck in the head energy around the fact that this person is someone you know. The Six of Cups is here. This is someone, it could have been someone you've dated before. It could be somebody you have kids with. It could be just somebody that you have a really spiritual connection with. But really what I'm getting is someone either that you know, you've dated, possibly kids, but I'm not getting that strongly. But you're going to be overthinking about it because of that connection. That's how you know them. And also the Chariot card is here, Cancer energy now. They're going to want to move fast. They're going to want to move fast. And at the bottom of the deck, you've now got the Two of Swords. This is the energy of feeling stuck. This is either you or them still not able to make a decision. And also underneath that, you've got the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who is really holding back their energy, not giving to a situation. Again, under that, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody who is waiting. Like, I don't know who that is. Spirit said you need to know about it. If you need to make some kind of decision, then make it. And let's hurry this along. And if it's them, let me know if you know who this is, because this, as I started to clarify, this looks like a specific person. So yeah, let me know. Let's see. I hope it's someone new. Oh, let me ask. I know you didn't ask. I'm curious. I'm curious. Spirit, who is this energy? Who is this in B's energy? Is it somebody new? Who is this in B's energy? Is it somebody new? Ten of Cups. It could have been someone you were in a family with. Is this somebody new? Knight of Cups is someone that has feelings. Who is this? Is this someone new? Is this somebody new? Oh, it might be someone you already know, B. Sorry. Right, okay. Then we've got Country. Hello again. Always nice to hear from you, Country. Oh dear. Making a mess with all my cards. Okay. So, where are we? Country. What's causing the break in communication between DJ and Country? Hi, Sasha. Thanks for joining. I know you said you couldn't be here very long, so if you need to go at any point, just go. Sasha Park is my moderator, so any of my long-time subscribers, if you'd like to become a moderator on any of my lives, including this one, let me know. I could appreciate the help. Oh, that's great, B. I'm glad it resonated. I really am. Hope it was helpful. All right, so for Country, these are not shuffling. Just me. Who's reading? I don't know what you mean. Sorry guys, I'm trying to read the chat and yeah. Anyway, Country, your question. What's causing the break in communication between DJ and Country? What's causing the break in communication between DJ and Country? Please, Spirit. What's causing the break in communication from DJ and Country? What's causing the break in communication between DJ and Country? What is causing the break in What is causing the break in communication between DJ and Country? What is causing the break in communication between DJ and Country? Okay. So I had to clarify it again because I wanted to be sure. So the first card out flew out in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in the upright. It speaks of confidence and it speaks of success and all of that stuff. But with the question that you asked, with it coming out with the question that you asked in the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, if it came out upright, is an energy of somebody who is single. Okay, it came out in the reverse, which tells me that somebody could be presenting as single. And when I clarified, because I was just thought, that could be anything. I got the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. I am one tarot reader, and I'm just some crazy lady on the internet, okay, country. But the energy that I'm getting here with the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups is that somebody is hiding options. They're hiding options and presenting as single. The next set of cards that I got was the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords. Three of Cups is the energy I see as that it can be in the right circumstances, and I'll explain it. The Three of Cups can be seen as somebody who is dating or in a third-party situation or whatever it is. The Three of Cups came out with the Five of Swords, which tells me that somebody is it could be a third-party situation. Now, I don't see a third-party individual, a person. I see a third-party energy. So, I mean, that could be anything. It could be a whole nother relationship, but it could be like a third-party interference, like I don't know, something to do with work or, friendships or values, and, how that makes sense. But with the Five of Swords, this is somebody who is intentionally and deliberately with entertaining is also all I can describe it as. The Three of Cups can be a third party energy. But when I clarified the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords, I got the Five of Wands reversed, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups. The reason that somebody is being calculated is the word with the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. It's almost like an energy of they're managing all these different options, they're managing all these different situations. It's like spinning this plate, spinning that plate. That's what the energy is with the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is an energy of playing to win at all costs, okay. So you'll do what you need to do to get to get whatever it is you need to get. And in this situation, what they need to get is the Three of Cups. So like I said, when I clarified that, I got the Five of Wands reversed, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups. The Five of Wands reversed is the energy of avoiding conflict, or avoiding competition, or avoiding confrontation, wanting to not create a competitive or a confrontational conflict situation. You got the Seven of Wands, which is somebody that has their boundaries up, somebody who is defensive maybe. And when I ask, well, what is that energy about? What are they not wanting to challenge or wanting to feel a challenge about? What conflict are they avoiding? What is it that they're protecting with the Seven of Wands, or what is it they have boundaries with? When it comes to that Seven of Wands, I got the Two of Cups. They're protecting a connection. Now, like I said, there isn't a person here, so this doesn't have to be a physical person. Like I said, this third party situation could be a whole nother responsibility. Maybe they've got financial burdens and that's what they're, trying to keep and protect from you. Or maybe there's someone who's super rich, and they're not being completely honest about, how much they earn, and they want to keep that from you or whatever. But they're defending, and not defending, they're protecting, intentionally protecting a Two of Cups situation, because Five of Wands reversed. They don't want any conflict about it. They don't want to argue about it. They don't want to create a situation with mess and arguments. And then I got at the end the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, and then clarifying that was the Moon. The Four of Swords is an energy of contemplation, thinking, meditation, healing. It is also an energy of not talking to someone as well. And so I wanted to clarify what that could have been. So that's why we got the Two of Swords. The two of Swords can mean a couple of things. It can mean, on the surface, it's an energy of trying to make an impossible decision, or trying to make a decision and not having all the information or the answers. It can also be an energy of being blocked, or blocked from something. Really, in this energy, I feel like somebody is really thinking about a decision, or how to make some kind of decision or a choice. Let me clarify that. Is this Two of Swords a decision or a choice? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be juggling here, juggling a situation, but ultimately that Two of Swords is someone is thinking about a decision that they need to make. And the energy that was pulling that together and clarifying that energy was the Moon card. This is a energy of where somebody's trying to make a decision about something, and they don't feel like they have all the information, or they feel like it's an impossible decision. Tell me more about the Moon card here for country. Oh, that flew out. The World card. Yeah. So clarifying the Moon card in terms of what a decision they're trying to make here. The World card flew out crossing it. So when it comes out sideways, it's a challenge. This is somebody who is thinking about and contemplating whether they need to end something. I don't know if this is with you or with something else, whatever that third party situation is. But this is somebody that is contemplating trying to close out a situation. Any advice here? What is your advice for country, Spirit? What is your advice for country? 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 What's your advice for country? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Spirit's advice to you is to focus on you. Queen of Pentacles came out with the Fool card. The Fool card came out first, Aries energy. You could be an Aries placement or a Capricorn or an Earth sign. But the advice is, with the Fool cards, possibly start a new journey here, or take some kind of leap of faith in some regard when it comes to looking out for yourself here. When it comes to pouring into yourself, This is someone who is very much focused on their self-worth, their value, their pentacle environments, not just your money, but your home environment. Pour into that. If you've got a business or something, pour into that. That is what Spirit is saying you need to focus on at this time, when it comes to this situation. I wish it was a better message, country. Honestly, I really do. And I clarified it several times. Hence, it took so long. So I hope that was helpful. It's not the reading that I would have wanted. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. So Kelly, it's your turn. So guys, I'm gonna stay on for another half an hour, 40 minutes, I think. So I'm gonna just try and get through as many questions as I can. So I'll do my best. Right. So Kelly Lauren, hi Kelly. So you're just wondering if he feels the same as you. It seems like he cares, but just want to be sure before I put effort in or not. Love. Thanks, girl. No problem. Okie dokie. Yeah, country. Like I said, I'm just a crazy lady on the internet. Definitely, you can check with another tarot reader. Or sometimes the best thing is to have a conversation with that person, and really, use your intuition. Okay, definitely use your intuition. The Nine of, you did say what he's got. He's had some financial issues. So with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, that is somebody that could be having financial issues as well. But like I said, when I clarified it, there were like I said, it doesn't have to be a relationship because I wasn't seeing another person. But there's a strong third party energy that is interfering. And I do get an energy of somebody who, whether it's finances or another person, is not telling everything. Like, they're definitely keeping, if it's about finances, they're definitely not telling the whole truth about, what they've got going on, so I hope that was helpful. Rainbow girl, you have time to get to my question. I don't know, where is your question? Have you wrote it, or oh yeah, you have already. To be honest, it just depends how long the readings are, because it just depends. So if you can't hang around, you can always watch on playback and you can see if your question came through. Okay. Okie dokie. So for Kelly, scroll up. Kelly's wondering if he feels the same as her. I hope you're a her. Sorry, Kelly. As they do, it seems like he cares, but just want to be sure. Right? Does he feel the same as Kelly? Does he feel the same as Kelly? Does he feel the same as Kelly? Ace of Cups. I mean, it's not the Two of Cups, but there's emotion somewhere here. Let's keep going. Does he feel the same as Kelly? Does he feel the same as Kelly? King of Pentacles. Does he feel the same as the King of Pentacles? Will not stay in the deck. It doesn't matter what deck that I use. The King of Pentacles is showing out. Maybe because it's Taurus season. I don't know. Does he feel the same as Kelly? Ooh. One more. Does he feel the same as Kelly? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Does he feel the same as Kelly? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Oh, why is the King of Pentacles crossing? Why is the King of Pentacles crossing? Where's the Death card? It's crossing. Why is the King of Cups here with the King of Wands? Where's the King of Cups here with the King of Wands? Where's the King of Cups here with the King of Wands? Where's the King of Cups here with the King of Wands? Where's So the Three of Wands. Kelly. Just use the signs. Kelly. Okay. Kelly, Ace of Cups was the first card out. Made me smile. This is an emotional new beginning. The Ace of Cups is a new relationship, a new beginning, a new romance, all of that. So saying what it is on the tin. But when I clarified what that meant, what that was, I got a Hanged Man. You could be dealing with an Earth sign or a Pisces placement or a Scorpio placement. But with the Hanged Man, this is somebody who is possibly on the fence about their feelings. Definitely, there are feelings there, but it's almost like he's still trying to work them out. And he needs to be able to feel comfortable and surrender to the feeling before he can move forward. He wants to. I think he's ready to commit he's ready to be a committed person. I don't know if that's with you. I didn't ask that. But the King of Pentacles is here. This is somebody who is grounded and mature. The committed man. Okay, this is the married person. And clarifying the King of Pentacles, you've got the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to give to a situation. Okay, wants to be reciprocal with the energy. Okay, within the situation. So, in a nutshell. If he was going to commit right now, he would have you in mind, is the energy that I'm getting. But there is an energy of that he's not quite ready to move forward on that yet. He's still sorting his feelings out, I think, a little bit. But he does know that he likes you a lot, or he cares a lot with the Ace of Cups. Now, further clarifying this, we then got the Death card, clarified by the Four of Pentacles, which came out crossing. The Death card is all about transformation, things changing, but the fact that the Four of Pentacles flew out crossing on top of it tells me that there is a challenge towards that. The Four of Pentacles is an energy of holding back, or it can be holding onto. But when I clarified what that was, I got the Five of Wands, which is challenge, which is conflict, which is inner conflict. This is somebody that's having a conversation, inner conversations with themselves and inner conflict with themselves. Again, it's just an energy of, I do like her, but I'm still trying to sort out how I'm feeling. More of the same here. So then we got the King of Cups. Again, this is somebody who has very deep feelings, but it's all under the surface. They don't share it with you. Or it could just be a water sign that you're dealing with. But this came out with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is an energy of waiting for your ships to come in. This is energy of something being at a distance. And I feel all I'm getting repeatedly is that an energy of, yes, he likes you. I'm seeing a lot of potential, but there's this energy of, number one, not surrendering to it yet, because he's just trying to work some things out in terms of his feelings. But also in terms of the depth of feelings, this is something that he sees possibly as something that could grow, and that is probably a little bit further out, but could grow. Okay, it's definitely an energy with the King of Cups and the Three of Wands where he is thinking of you fondly at a distance. Okay, it's at a distance. Obviously, he's not sharing it with you. That's the energy that I'm getting anyway. Whether he's not sharing it with you. And he's still trying to sort things out. When I clarified the King of Cups and the Three of Wands, I got the Eight of Wands, but it came out crossing. So again, another challenge. The Eight of Wands in the upright is the energy of fast communication, fast movement, fast change, full steam ahead, and someone making the proactive move to do so. But when it comes out crossing, it's a challenge. This is somebody who it's almost a stop-start, like stopping themselves. They want to, but they're not. They are deliberately holding back because it seems they just need a little bit more processing time. They need to be able to look at something from a different perspective here with the Hanged Man. And when that happens, they will go through a transformation here with the Death card of their inner conflicts. That inner conflict will transmute into the King of Cups, okay, and that depth of love and connection. And then with the Ace of Wands, it will kind of move forward. They will make an action, but not until they feel stable within their feelings. The King of Cups energy is a stability of emotion, okay, very mature in the upright, and definitely, like I said, a stability of emotion. I think they like you. They still need to, it's almost like they still need to convince themselves, but the feelings are there. So just give it some more time. Okay, don't try and control it. Don't try and do things, I would say, to make it happen. Let me just see. Let me see. So you said You want to be sure before you put in any effort. What is your advice here for Kelly? What's your advice to Kelly, please, Spirit? What is your advice for Kelly? The story reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Kelly, the advice for you is the star reverse, the world card, and the ace of wands. It looks as though, at least initially, this is going to have a slight dip before it takes off. Okay, because just based on the energy that I've got on the table, it's going to cause you or even him to feel like this is hopeless. Okay, this is hopeless, or it could be that's how you're feeling now. There's no hope here, there's no new beginning here, you know. And then the world card is an ending, and it's also closure. So this could be you calling it off, and whether that's literally calling it off or you're saying to yourself, I'm done with this card, I can't be bothered, I can't be asked. It could be that. But after the world card, because the world card, as you know, one door closes, another one opens. The card that came out was the Ace of Wands. This is someone taking action, finally. This is a divine masculine energy, or it can be a masculine energy, at least, not divine, but it can be a masculine energy. Someone taking action, someone taking initiation. This is somebody who's very attracted to someone, or, you know, they're going after something that they want, they're inspired, okay? So I do feel after a slight dip in how you see the connection, and there will be movement, okay? But this is why I say, just because you get these readings doesn't mean that you should then necessarily do certain things to try and force an outcome. Let things play out. This individual is really trying to sort out their feelings, or come to terms with, or whatever it is. You don't need to give them a nudge. The only nudge that they will receive is when you start to lose faith or lose hope, or they do, and then they're just like, "Whoa, no, this is something I really want." So, but let it go through that process, okay? Okay, I hope that was helpful, Kelly. Guys, if your readings are resonating, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. If you'd like to book a personal reading, go through my website, popitreads.com. If you'd like to make a donation because your reading was so amazing, my PayPal is in the pinned comments above. Okay, so let's get to the next one. We've got Dobby. Hope you're still here. Oh, is your name Anjali? Is that what you're saying? Oh, no, Anjali is your what? Anjali is your crush. She's my crush. She's really going on. Just on my head. Okay. Okay. So for Dobby, is Dobby's crush really coming, or is it just in their head? No contact for years. Okay. How many years? Dobby, is Dobby's crush coming, or is it just in their head? I keep seeing the devil card, so it might be a little bit obsessive about this. Right, I'm going to see how much I can get done in the next 20 minutes. Right, so for Dobby, is Dobby's crush coming or not, or is it in their head? The hanged one. Is Dobby's crush coming or not, or is it in Dobby's head? Why is the hanged one here? Why is the hanged one here? Yeah. The devil card just came out, by the way. Why is Temperance in reverse? I feel like this is something that you are, this idea of them coming back to you is something you're very attached to. You think about it a lot. It's disturbing your peace. Temperance reversed. Why is Temperance reversed? Why is that in swords? Why is that in cups here? Why is that in cups here? Why is that in cups here? is the justice? Let me see. Ah, okay, Dobby. Is your crush coming towards you? I don't see any energy here at all of your crush. This is all you. So I'm going to say no, they're not coming towards you. What I can see here is that you are very much stuck. You are stuck. The devil card is here, which is, you know, it's an energy of obsession, but also being attached. Okay. And it's here to clarify the hanged one. You are constantly trying to see, an alternative to this situation with the hanged one, and the fact that you are constantly trying to surrender and see a certain perspective, whatever perspective that you're hanging on to, it's keeping you stuck. The Temperance card came out after that in the reverse. Okay, this is an energy of disconnection. This is an energy of imbalance, not doing things in moderation, lack of peace. Okay, and then to clarify the Temperance reverse, you got the Sun card in the reverse. Sorry, you got the Sun card in the upright. I feel like you will come into some clarity about the way that you've been thinking about the situation. You need to completely change the way that you've been thinking about the situation. I feel like you will. I feel like once you understand that, being stuck, whether this person's coming back to you or not, from what I can see here, what it is that you need to understand is that this is an unhealthy situation. It's keeping you stuck. And that's what you need to start. That's the way your focus should be. Okay. Nobody should be waiting for anybody. You shouldn't be waiting for anybody. Okay. And if it's causing you such grief, then that is a time that you need to stop. And that's what the cards are saying. Like I said, I do feel like you come to that realization. You realize there's no balance. You're not being moderate in your energy. Maybe it's taking a lot of time in your day. I don't know. But I would say you've got the Eight of Swords here, which is an energy of being stuck in your head, overthinking, and it's clarified by the Nine of Swords. That's an escalation. You've got the Eight of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is an energy of stuck in a never-ending nightmare. It's sleepless nights. It's someone who is not only just overthinking with that Eight of Swords, but it is causing them turmoil. It's causing them grief. It could be making them ill. It could be causing mental health issues. It doesn't have to, but it could mean that. And because I see it as the 8 clarified by the 9, and that is an escalation, that is an energy for me of somebody that something, the overthinking and the worrying or whatever it is, you've allowed it to envelop you in a way. Spirit's advice here, 8 of Cups. To detach. Okay, you need to move away from this energy. You need to move away from this energy. It doesn't, like I said, there's no energy here of your crush. This is all about what you need to do. So the Ace of Cups isn't saying to move away from this person. It's being very specific that it's on you to detach from this energy. When you do, what came out was the Star card and Justice. When you do Eight of Cups detach, there is justice for you, karmic justice, balance for you. The Star card, you've got Aquarius and Libra energy here. The Star card is healing, okay? It's hope, it's a new beginning. Now, I wanted to be clear on what that was, if that meant it was a new opportunity with this person or a new opportunity elsewhere. What did the Justice card with the Star card mean? Basically, the Three of Swords came out in the reverse. Once you make a decision to detach, or not to detach, but to look at this situation from a different perspective and understand that it's causing you more harm than good, the justice and the healing that you get with the Star card is that you allow yourself to step out of the energy of heartbreak, of betrayal maybe, or disappointment. You allow yourself to take the first steps towards healing. That is, and it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but I don't see them in this card. I only see you. Okay. Yeah, so I hope that's helpful. And yeah, I would say from what I see on this desk, it's probably just, wishful thinking that they are coming back, because I don't see that they are. When will Nadia accept my love proposal? Okay, Natish, you're up next. Thank you guys for your subscribe and your allowing me to read your energy. It's absolutely a blessing. I'm very grateful. it's really nice to read sometimes other people's energy, not just your own. When you read your own energy, it gets boring. It's the same story for a long time. So I like to connect with other people's energy. So thank you for joining me. I hope you choose to stay after you subscribed as well, especially if it's resonated. And if you did find it resonated, and you feel called to, there is a link in the pinned comment at the top if you would like to make any donations to the channel. Okay. So we've got Natish. When will Nadia accept your love proposal? Ooh, let me use a different deck. Okay. So for Natish. Ooh, my battery right goes there, guys. So for Natish, when will Nadia accept Natish's love proposal? Will Nadia accept your love proposal? Let me ask that question first. Will Nadia accept Natish's love proposal? Okay, so for Natish, will Nadia accept Natish's love proposal? Let's ask that first. Will Nadia accept Natish's love proposal? Oh, for Natish, when will Nadia accept? Okay, what was that? The Four of Cups. So the first card out, and the question I asked was, will Nadia accept your proposal? Got the Four of Cups. This is somebody that is not enthralled or excited about what they're being offered. Okay, this is somebody that is in an energy of apathy or boredom or dissatisfaction. Tell me more about will Nadia accept Natish's proposal? This is Four of Cups. What is Four of Cups? What is this called? What is this called? No, Cups, Four of Cups. Okay. At this time, or in the very near future, this is somebody that I've got the Four of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles crossing. This is somebody that can't make a decision, not happy, or really just weighing up, is this what they want, what they would like, and Two of Pentacles crossing, unable to make a decision. Followed by the Five of Pentacles, which is an energy of disconnection, not talking to someone, distance, breakup, whatever. It's clarified by the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is an ending. Okay, this is done, dead, over with, never to be moving forward, at least in this energy. And then I got the Nine of Cups reversed, which is the Nine of Cups in the upright, Natish, is in the upright, it's wish fulfillment, getting what you want in some regard, but it came out in the reverse. And it came out in the reverse with the Four of Pentacles crossing, and this is a block. This is somebody who is, I feel like, because I don't think that they will accept your proposal. I don't think they are, and I think that is that's gonna disappoint you. It may make you feel like not giving to somebody again. It may be a tough time, or it might really hurt. At the very least, it could really hurt your feelings, your ego. But you know, if it's an offer of commitment, the King of Pentacles is here. So again, the King of Pentacles again. If this is an offer of commitment, which it looks like that is the wish fulfillment, then it doesn't look as though that's going to happen in this situation. I've then got the Fool card, which is taking a risk or moving forward, starting a new journey. And this clarified by this is the Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very dynamic, okay, goes after what they want, very kind of attractive in their energy, okay. And ultimately, with the Three of Pentacles, this is someone, and it's basically you, that you eventually just take a risk, or you know, decide to start a new journey where you are starting again, just starting again. With the Queen of Wands, you know, just being attractive in all your energy, in all your, you know, you might be possibly dating. I don't know what the circumstances are, but the Queen of Wands is somebody who is a very go-getter energy, very dynamic, very physically and energetically attractive. And with the Three of Pentacles, this is somebody who's committed to rebuilding again, okay, and using their confidence and their energy to do so. So probably not what you wanted to hear, but this is, and to be fair, I don't see anything here that says that they're going to tell you. It's almost an energy of they don't tell you. It's the silence that tells you everything, is what I see here. It's a lack of saying, it's a lack of being direct, or it's a lack of not saying anything at all, and that tells you everything you need to know. That's what's here. So it might be the case that they, you know, you're asking them and they're like, oh, I don't know. With the Four of Cups, oh, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Two of Pentacles crossing, oh, I don't know. I'm still considering certain things, you know. Things would have to be set up like this, and I don't really know. All of that. It's going to be a lot of that, and no communication, not being straight up and just saying things, and that causes the Ten of Swords. That causes the ending, and you will feel a bit crappy about it, and but you know, when you're ready, you will make the choice to start a new journey with the Fool card. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. Melissa, is it Melissa or Melissa? You're next. When will RK contact you? Running out of decks here. No, I'm not. Let's have a look. Okay, so for Melissa or Melissa. Mixed signals, yeah. She's indecisive. She knows that I think she knows what she would like to say, but she's not saying it, Nitesh. So I want to teach that. So Melissa, where are you again? Where are you? Oh, there you go. Right. Will RK contact Melissa? RK from work. Okay, so for Melissa, when will RK contact them? And will RK contact them? Oops. Yeah. When will RK contact Melissa? When will RK contact Melissa? this? Queen of Swords here with the Two of Cups. Why is Queen of Swords here with the Two of Cups? Okay. So, when will RK contact you? There is an energy here of, with the Seven of Cups being the first card out, Eliza, of wishful thinking. Okay, rose tinted glasses. Actually, if I'm being honest, because what is clarifying this is the Hangman, which is an energy of the Hangman is an energy of needing to see something from a different perspective. So it's ultimately it's saying the question that you ask, that's not the right question to be asking, because there's an energy here of Seven of Cups, wishful thinking. Okay, so you then got the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. This is somebody who is, the Queen of Swords is a queen of honesty, truth, boundaries, says what she means what she says, balanced and fair, but doesn't mince her words. With the Two of Cups, this is somebody who's being very straightforward about what they want or who they want. So that could be you or it could be them, I don't know. But when I clarified that, I got the Ace of Swords again, and a card of truth, and a card of clarity, and when I clarified that, I got the Temperance. Temperance energy can be an energy of balance, harmony, moderation, peace as well is what I'm really getting. So I feel like there's a situation here where, I'd love to know if this is you. Somebody, if they haven't already, will do in the very near future, be very honest and truthful, and also endeavour to set boundaries on what it is they want, and bring clarity to a situation that they want. They want a peaceful situation. They want a balanced situation. They want a situation that feels like spiritual, maybe, or soul, or a soulmate energy. It could be that the conversation, it could be that deep. It doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm getting with the cards. In regards to this communication, I've got the Page of Wands, which gave me a bit of hope, because the Page of Wands is communication, is happy communication. And then clarifying that, I got the Ten of Wands. This is somebody who is carrying burdens around some kind of communication. So it's either that something was communicated, possibly that situation with the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for, blah, 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 blah. There could be some energy around that conversation being had, and then somebody carrying burdens around that conversation. And if it's not that, this is an energy of somebody, I don't get a card of waiting, but what I have got is, like I said, it's like a burden of communication. And then when I clarified the Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands, I got the Three of Swords, which is disappointment, and betrayal, or heartbreak. So it could be that you do receive some communication, but it's not the communication that you were expecting from RK. The Page of Wands, as well as being communication, the Page of Wands is a page energy. Okay, it is, in terms of when you're talking about, you've got the Queen of Swords here with the Two of Cups, which is a very mature energy, and then you've got the Page of Wands, which is like the lowest on the royal rung. You know, they're a messenger. They're very immature. They're still learning. The Page of Wands as well is someone who's very adventurous, somebody who possibly, only possibly, because I haven't clarified, but could be somebody who's still kind of having fun or dating, or, you know, non-committal, doesn't finish things, you know, no consistency. So I'll take that as it resonates. But there's something about this Page of Wands where the communication you receive is not what you were expecting. It's not, and it Three of Swords, it's disappointing. Then you've got the Judgment card, which is some kind of wake-up call, decision, or renewal. It was clarified by the Six of Cups, so this is an energy of after some time has passed, is what I'm feeling, because the Six of Cups is an energy of nostalgia, past energy. Or it could be that this person is someone that you've known from the past, could be, you know, ex-friend, ex-person, ex-colleague, whatever. But it's given the energy as some time has passed. There has been some kind of a change in thought process with the Judgment card here. A decision has been made, and then it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune, which is good karma, things turning out for the better, and things starting to move and change. And then clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Queen of Cups, which is the most love that you can pull from a deck. So this could be an energy. I don't know who that Queen of Cups is, so that Queen of Cups could be you. Almost like this decision, this process has brought you to a place of renewed understanding, and understanding about how you dealt with things in the past, maybe, and understanding about how you attach to people, and understanding about your what the things that you are, what's the word, used to, like habits, and how, like I said, how you deal with things. Or if that Queen of Cups is not you, then it's somebody that after a period of time is like, you know, singing a different tune with the Queen of Cups. I've got feelings, all of that. But if it's not the other person, then this is you choosing you. The Queen of Cups is somebody that, in this instance, has gone through whatever this situation this is, some kind of upset and disappointment. And they've got to a place where they're like, you know what, I'm going to pour into me. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to pursue the things that I want to pursue. I'm going to pour into people that pour into me. So it could be you as well with that. So yeah, like I said, it looks as though your perspective needs to shift a little in terms of when will they contact you. Spirit is saying there's some wishful thinking around this, around what you might think this is going to be. And that's not it here. It's not what you think it's going to be. So I'll leave that there. If you'd like any more energy on that, you can book me on my website, poppyreads.com. I hope that resonates for Melisa. What time is it? 25 to. All right, let's see. Hi, just me. You're a new sub. Hi, nice to get you. Nice to get new subs. Okay, I hope you choose to stay as well. If this reading resonates, just me, let me know. You know, and I hope you choose to stay subscribed. If you feel called to, please feel free to donate to my PayPal link, which is in the pinned description. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Alright, so just me. How does Faith feel about just me? How does Faith feel about just me? Well, it's only Meliza in the chat, me and you, Meliza. So I'm just going to do this reading and then I'm going to log off, I think, because everyone else is on. So, just me. How does Faith feel about just me? Oh, got more people here. Okay. All right. How does okay. How does Faith feel about just me? How does Faith feel about okay, just me. Yeah, okay. The Emperor for just me. Just me. Oh, where's the Ace of Pentacles for just me? Faith feels where's the Ace of Pentacles for just me? Okay. Okay. Just me. If you see this message, how does Faith feel about you? The first two cups flying out was the Knight of Cups and the Temperance in reverse. I had to check if my deck was reversed because I was like, what? And I was like, what is that energy? The Knight of Cups in the upright is like someone who has feelings, emotions, and wants to communicate them. The charming knight. And the Temperance in the upright is somebody who is balanced and temperate and delivers, in this instance, will be delivering messages of love in a balanced way, a measured way, but they came out reverse. So it gave the impression of an imbalance of emotion, and like they may feel you to be a little bit overbearing in your feelings. I thought, let me clarify that, and I got the Tower. Did you drop a bomb on them? Just me. Did you drop a bomb on Faith and just tell her how you feel, and was she just like blah, 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 blah? Because how Faith feels about that, she was like, whoa, what? Like, anyway, it's a chaotic energy. Okay. Then we kept pulling. We got the Emperor card. Faith sees you as someone who, basically the Emperor, okay, sees you as maybe stable, as a whole, sees you as stable, and maybe somebody that's in control usually, and maybe that's why you seemed a little bit out of control. But somebody who they see as a very strong masculine figure, and someone who's quite decisive, quite resolute. Okay, with the Judgment card here, this is somebody who is quite wise, I think. In their decision making, and then we got the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Moon card. They do Faith does see some kind of potential opportunity here, but it's the energy here of not being sure. It's like she does and she doesn't. What is this Moon card? It's like she sees that there could be an opportunity, but she's really like, with the Moon card, it's like, I really don't know how, like, where it could go or how it could go, or how deep it could go, or I'm getting hesitancy. Why isn't with the Hanged Man. So got two. Are you dealing with a Pisces? Is Faith the Pisces energy or Scorpio? That's here a lot. Yeah. Or Sagittarius, but Pisces and Scorpio. Anyway, with the Moon card, Faith is really just trying to process, and also just trying to understand that, like, a possible opportunity. I really feel like she does feel there's something that could happen, but I feel like she is trying to really look at what that would be, basically, with the Moon card and the Hanged Man. There's an energy of feeling very uncertain about that Ace of Pentacles, and that is further clarified. We've got the Star that came out crossing, and when I clarified what the Star crossing was, I got Justice crossing. There's a lot of blocks here that are really rooted in Faith's belief in whether this could work or happen. So yeah, the star card in the upright, this is somebody who is hopeful, and it's a healing energy, it's a new beginning, it's wish fulfillment. Justice in the upright would usually be good karma and balance, okay, getting what you deserve. But they both came out crossing. This is somebody who's questioning, is this my wish fulfillment? Is this what I want? Is this what I manifested maybe? Is this what I need right now? Is this the right, is this, you know, it's like, is it right basically? Everything from the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card, the Hanged Man at the start, and the Justice crossing is like, I know this could be a thing, but I don't really know what thing it could be, where it would go, and is it right? Is it right for me? Is it the right time? Will it fit in here? Is this what I manifested? That's the energy here, okay? And in the meantime, yeah, there might be no conversation possibly, or no contact with the Five of Pentacles. Some kind of disconnection possibly. Any advice here? The Lover's card. Ooh. Any advice here for just me? Any advice here for just me? Eight of Pentacles. Any advice here for just me? Yeah, the advice is alignment and decisions. Once a decision has been made, there will be an opportunity for you both to work on something, or for somebody to work on something. I'm assuming it's both of you because the Lovers is here. That's like two energies here. That's how I see it. And when I clarified that Eight of Pentacles, working on that connection, that, you know, I got the Knight of Pentacles, which is an energy of working on something, being consistent with something, taking your time with something, planning. So the advice is here. Allow Faith to make her decision, or maybe you need to make it. I don't know who needs to make a decision. Maybe it's you. I feel like you are very decisive. I feel like that's how she sees you, the Emperor and the Judgment card. So it's probably Faith that needs to make the decision. And with the Lovers card here, this is an energy of alignment, or soulmates as well. I use that term very lightly. Don't run away with that word. But it can mean that. I haven't pulled enough cards to clarify that, but it could mean that. And with the Lovers card, the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is an energy of you just need to be consistent, put the work in. Once that decision has been made, you can put the work in, and yeah, it could take a while, but you know, I hope that's helpful. Right, I'm just going to do a couple more now. So if anyone's got questions that are like right at the end of the chat, I'm probably just not going to get to them. Hi, Cookie Victoria. Just got around to your hi, I'm a new sub here message. Okay, so I'm just going to do Bahar, I think, and then I know I said the last one was the last one, but this is definitely the second to last one. Okay. Where's all my deck? Oh, oh yeah, I've got two decks here that I've not used. Okie dokie, so this is for Bahar. If you read this, if you catch this, oh, got two bonus cards here, not for the right deck. Yeah, Bahar, if you catch this later on. So I'm just gonna, guys, anyone that's just joined us, I'm just gonna do two more readings. I'm gonna do Bahar, and then I'm gonna do next Cookie Victoria, and that's it. So if anything after Cookie Victoria, I will not be able to get to, unfortunately. If you would like a reading, if you like my reading style, you would like a reading, you can book me at poppyreads.com. Yes. Okie dokie, so for Bahar. Why is Alireza? What? Is there any chance that Bahar will be back? Alireza. Any chance? Alireza will get back with Bahar, or will they get back together? This is Page of Cups. This is Nine of Swords. Here's Page of Wands, Nine of Wands. This is Page of Wands, Nine of Wands. Ooh. What is the Seven of Swords? Why is the Nine of Swords here with the Tower? You definitely Nine of Swords, Tower, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, Tower. Nine of Swords, Tower. This is Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay, are you getting back together? I don't see that. I see that there is a little bit of attachment or obsession around somebody that walked away, whether it was you or them. The devil card is here with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is an energy of walking away, detaching. It's here with the Seven of Swords, which is someone being possibly deceptive or not being truthful or honest. So it's giving me an energy of possibly maybe somebody wasn't being honest about why they walked away, or not being honest about something when they walked away. With the Devil card here, they could have had ill intentions in regards to that, but there's also an energy of obsessing about that fact. Okay, then we've got more energy of torment with the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Tower card. The Nine of Swords is literally a never-ending nightmare. It's being plagued with overthinking, okay, having nightmares or having dreams. This is somebody who is relentlessly being, either dreaming, obsessing about, overthinking about the situation, especially with the Tower card. The Tower card does indicate what you've said already, Bahar, about the fact that you can't stop thinking about it. Feels like it came on very suddenly with the Tower card. Tower card is a sudden change. The reason why it came out suddenly, and honestly, the more I talk about it, the more I'm understanding this story. This person, you might have been the person that walked away, Bahar, but you don't have to be. It's just an energy of the reason why you are suddenly thinking about them all the time here, which I can see with the Nine of Swords and the Tower card, is because they're obsessed and thinking, overthinking about whoever walked away. You're on their brain, and so when somebody constantly thinks about you or speaks about you, whatever it is, it manifests a certain energy, and it's showing up in your energy. The other reason why they are thinking about you so much is because the Five of Pentacles reversed. They want to close. You've been in either no contact or very little conversation. They are wanting to bring some kind of offering towards you. I've got the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Five of Pentacles. I've got the Ace of Pentacles with the Empress. This is somebody that sees you as everything, sees you as not an opportunity, but they want to give you or present you with an opportunity. They see you as somebody who is abundant, who is attractive, who is man or woman, the Empress, it doesn't matter, but somebody who is very attractive to them, everything that they want, and that's why they're suddenly in your energy, because they're obsessively thinking about whoever walked away, and obsessively thinking about that they want to give you some kind of offer. They've had a change of heart, possibly with the Hanged Man here as well. They're a little bit anxious about it and a little bit scared with the Nine of Wands as well. But with the Page of Wands, with the Nine of Wands, this is someone who decides to just bite the bullet, and they probably will reach out with some kind of communication here with the Page of Wands. It is a page though, so manage your expectations. You're showing up as the Empress. They probably put you on some kind of pedestal, but they're showing up as a page, which is unstable energy, probably a little immature. Maybe they haven't grown up. Maybe they're just coming in with playful, flirty banter instead of steady conversation. And that's okay. That's what works for you. But I'm just saying, there is a discrepancy between how they see you and how they are in terms of energy. Okay. So are you a good match? Not on the table, no. Take that as you will. With the Page of Wands and the Nine of Wands, clarifying that you've got the Four of Cups reversed. This is somebody that doesn't want to miss an opportunity. They see you as it's kind of giving the one that got away. It doesn't say that explicitly. I would have to pull more cards, but that's the energy that it's giving, because they're obsessing about something. This Eight of Cups, whoever left, they're obsessing about that, and now they're obsessing about bringing some kind of offer. And they're a bit, like I said, a bit scared and a bit anxious about it, but they do anyway. They bite the bullet. Four of Cups reversed. They step out of that energy of not wanting to miss an opportunity. That's what that is. Sudden awareness. So yeah, the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. You will get clarity. Yeah, definitely could be from someone from the past, or you could get some clarity about a past situation here. So I hope that's helpful. Bahar, I think that was. You did say, is there any chance to come back together? I think there's every chance you could get back together, because this person is thinking about making some kind of offer. And also, Bahar, if this isn't this person that's obsessed with this Empress and about making some kind of offer, then this is you that is obsessed with this Empress. So put yourself in the story where you fit in, Bahar, okay? Let me just ask that. Is there a chance they'll get back together? Is there a chance that they'll be getting back together? Is there a chance for this to come back together? The King of Swords. Is there a chance that this could come back together? I think if you'd have to have a very frank and honest conversation, like head above heart conversation, be honest, like painfully, brutally honest. Possibly. You've got the King of Swords and the King of Wands. The King of Swords is someone who's very detached, very honest, does the right thing, the best thing for all involved. And with the King of Wands, this is somebody who is inspired to take action, okay? Somebody who has passion, is inspired to take action towards you. And you've got the Magician card, which is somebody sees you as their manifestation. So if you are the Empress and you are the one that if you're the one that's having the dreams, or someone's in your energy and you can feel it, then you're the Empress and they want you. And yes, if they want you, then there's every chance you could pull this back together, because they want to make some kind of offer. I don't see any cards of commitment. I'm just going to manage your expectations. No cards of commitment. I see no cards of maturity. I see a Page of Wands and nothing else. Just somebody who wants to make an offer, whatever offer that is. But with the Page of Wands, it's usually a very small offer. So, and if it's not you, it's them. Or if it's not them, it's you. Okay. I hope that was helpful. One more, and we're going to do Cookie Victoria, I think it was. I have been applying for a housing voucher. How do you see this going? I am looking for a place though. Okay. I'll get another deck. So, Spirit for Cookie Victoria, or your name is Erica. I do like that name, Cookie Victoria. That's cool. So for Erica, Erica has applied for a housing voucher. How do you see this going? Or how will it go? What advice can you, or what can you tell her about this? What advice can you? This is the last question. Anybody that's joined, this question that I'm doing for Cookie Victoria, that's the last question, okay? If you would like a reading, and you like my style of reading, definitely check out my website, pocketreads.com. You can always book. Okay. So Erica has applied for a housing voucher. How do you see this going, Spirit? How is this going to go? What heads up can you give it? anybody's reading that I've not got to today, I apologise, but definitely stay subscribed, put your notifications on, and the next time I do a live read, you will be notified, okay? And you can be one of the first ones on here. Yeah, okay. So, Cookie Victoria or Erica, how do we see this going for? She's applied for a housing voucher. How do we see this going? So you might experience some kind of challenge with this, or some kind of obstacle. What's this for? Yeah, you might be blocked in some way from this, or there might be a decision that you need to make that you feel like you can't make. What is this for? It's too many. What is this 10 of wands? What is the golden here? It might be that there's like specific or additional burdens that come with a property, or come with something, come with a house. There's like burdens. The 10 of wands is here. The 10 of wands and the 2 of swords is here to clarify the 4 of wands crossing. And the 4 of wands can mean home and house. So first of all, it's a challenge there. And when we clarified that, we've got 10 of wands, which is a burden or pressure, and the 2 of swords, which is like a block or being blocked or unable to make some kind of decision. Tell me about this 10 of wands. Yeah, you don't move forward with it. There's something here with, I don't really know the circumstance, but there's a property or a house or a home that is difficult to acquire. I don't know the process that you're working with, but there's some difficulty with it, that's ultimately causes you quite a lot of burdens, maybe a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of hard work, and you make an impossible decision, but ultimately either you choose to not move forward with it, you are not inspired to move forward with this at all, or it's that somebody else within this dynamic is not wanting to move forward with this. But immediately after that, you've got the death card, which is a transformation. There's a change in something, so this is great. So it's all, I'm already getting like, this is like not for you, like it's not for you. There's something better, I think. Why is the death card here? Why is the death card here? Why is the death card? Yeah, you could receive some kind of really good news. There's a change in the situation after that ending, after that thing not working out. There's a new thing or something that's transformed. Yeah, it could be something that's transformed. Something that where with the 3 of swords here, something not working out might cause you some kind of like heartbreak. But with the page of wands here, there's some kind of good news that comes in. 6 of swords, it helps you move from whatever chaotic situation that is caused by that previous property or previous thing. There's this news that comes in enables you to get out from under that. With the 6 of swords, you move forward. Then you've got 2 of wands, which is a new path or a decision. Why is the 2 of wands here? Could also mean travel. Why is the 2 of wands here? Ace of Pentacles, it's an opportunity. Love it. So you're going to be presented with an opportunity and a choice to make after when this good news comes in, this communication. The Moon card is here though, so this is an energy of you don't really know how things are going to go, or maybe there's information that you don't know. I'll clarify. What is the Moon card? What is the Moon card here? What does it mean? 6 of coins. Yeah, there's something you don't see come in terms of an offer. With the 6 of pentacles, there is an offer, something that is more reciprocal possibly in nature or more balanced in nature. It could be an offer of support. It may come across maybe in a charity or charitable way. It doesn't have to be. It could just legitimately be an offer of something. But it could be something that directly gets you out from under something or helps you secure something else. What is this 6 of coins? What is this offer? What is the 6 of coins? Oh, 3 of wands, 9 of wands. Yeah, this is going to come in when you are absolutely at the end of your tether. The nine of wands is exhaustion. You're like, you're absolutely sick of this shit. But it comes in three of wands. The nine of wands and the three of wands came out together. And your ships come in, but they come in when you are at the end of your tether, and somebody either comes in and gives you support with this, or they make you some kind of offer or offer some kind of opportunity. Then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune here for? Why is it reversed? The Wheel of Fortune. Is it reversed? Oh. What's this Wheel of Fortune? What's your advice? What's the overall outcome? Sorry. What is the overall outcome? Okay. So how do we get there? What is this? Okay, so this is going to be quite an up and down situation, possibly. There is some kind of Six of Pentacles offer that is made. But then for the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is good karma, good luck, and for that you've got the Empress reverse. You not like you rarely see the Empress reverse, but it's very significant when you do. The Empress reverse in this situation is giving somebody is not seeing your worth, somebody is not seeing your value, or maybe it's that you don't get what you wanted in this situation. This is clarified by the Four of Cups. This is somebody who is not satisfied with what they've been offered. This is somebody who is in some kind of apathy, or just like, just sick of this shit. Like, I don't like what I've been offered. I'm just gonna, I'm just sitting here in my disappointment, my disgust, maybe. And Seven of Wands, this is an energy of standing up for yourself, having boundaries, protecting or advocating for yourself. I feel like there's a Hierophant energy here, and I don't know if that's you or if this is somebody else. That Hierophant energy is the energy of wisdom, someone who's wise, either generally or within their respective field. Okay, so that may resonate with you. But there's a Hierophant here, like a teacher of sorts. That helps you. So like I said, whether it's the fact that you've learned certain lessons by now and you're helping yourself, or this is someone else that helps you. Yeah. And what's this Hierophant energy? And that is ultimately why the Wheel of Fortune is here, because even though something doesn't work out, or your value isn't seen, or you haven't been given what you expected, or your offer wasn't accepted, even though that happened, this is meant to happen this way, because there's some energy with the Hierophant as some kind of wisdom, okay, or guidance is the word. To clarify the Hierophant, you've got the Star card. So this could be actually you, because this is a giving, with the Star card, is giving an energy of wisdom that is delivered straight from spirit, straight from the universe, and wisdom that you're guided to, okay? And ultimately that leads to the Lover's card, which is an important decision, alignment, okay? But I do feel like it's going to be a lot of that. It's not going to be a linear process. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be disappointment. There's going to be opportunity. There's going to be support. But then it's like it's either not the support that you wanted, or the support doesn't yield in the Empress upright. It doesn't yield in how you wanted it to go, or the offer that you made, or whatever it is in terms of the process. So what you do get there in the end, you do receive, or you will have learned by the end of this process, you do receive, or you will have learned some expert information, possibly, or you would have learned from a specific lesson, and you will be receiving guidance directly from the universe, from spirit, and you will know how to maneuver this and which way to go. And at that point, that is the wheel turning. That's the Wheel of Fortune turning. But you have to go through this process first. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I don't know why. So that's how spirit sees it going with this. Any advice here? Is there any advice for Erica? Is it? Yeah, is there any advice here for Erica? What's the advice for Erica? What is the advice? Ooh, I won't take that one. It fell on the floor, face down. What is the advice for Erica here? Judgment, decision. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop calling. Sorry, sorry for my swearing. Judgment, though. Judgment. Your advice is judgment, okay? There is a renewal and a rebirth in this whole situation. I feel like it's unmaking and remaking. The process is unmaking and remaking. I hope that makes sense. In order to get you what you need from a situation. What else for the advice here for Erica? What else for the advice for Erica? This is the last question, guys. If anybody's popped any more questions in the chat. The other advice for you is a temperance card. Be patient, okay? Be moderate in your energy, in how you approach things. Be balanced, remain balanced, okay? Don't allow this to cause chaos within you. Keep balanced, okay? Stay grounded. Rise above is what I'm hearing and seeing as well. So I hope that's helpful. My voice is going again. Right, that's it for you, Erica. Everybody else, I'm sorry if I'm not able to answer your question. Thank you so much for the new subs. I will do another live reading next time. Oh, thank you so much, Cookie, for letting the chat know. I really appreciate that. Maybe if you don't mind, maybe you could help me moderate on the next reading if you're available. But thank you for just letting people know. That's really, really helpful. Rainbow Girl, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, thank you so much, Cookie. You've been absolutely a star. Guys, I'm sorry that I haven't got to everybody, but every time I get to the next one, another few people come through the door. I can't do everybody, unfortunately. But if you'd like to book a reading, you can visit my website, poppyreads.com. But Rainbow Girl, hopefully I'll get you on the next one as well. Hey, hopefully I'll get you on the next one. Chris Snap Channel, hopefully I will get you on the next one. I see. Hopefully I will get you on the next one. Yeah, okay. No, it doesn't matter how much you donate. It's honestly, and it's not necessarily for the question. It's if you want to donate to the channel, if you feel called to, I would appreciate it. But it doesn't guarantee you a question because obviously I've not managed to get to it. So yeah, only if you would like to. Sorry for those people that I couldn't get to. It's impossible for me to do everyone. But like I said, feel free to book with me, and I'm sure I'll do another live soon as well. So hopefully that's okay. But thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one, and have a good evening or rest of the afternoon, depending on where you guys are. Bye. Oh, I don't know how to end it. There we go.